Sagittarius, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to your reading for 18 till 25 November. This is for love, Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending. And obviously if it doesn't resonate, go look at the link down below in the description. This is free natal chart, where you can look at where your Mercury is for communication and also your Venus for love. Alright, for those of you that always join me, thank you. For those of you that are new to the channel, seeing me for the first time, I'm Adrian. I'm intuitive healer, I practice holistic wellness, and I'm a spiritual regression hypnosis practitioner. Okay. Also in the link there is a description. Also in the description, there's a link to AC Digital Marketing Solutions, which is my beautiful best friend that does all my really funky, beautiful designs. Just a graphic designer and social media manager. So if you need any of those graphic things done, you're more than welcome to contact AC Digital Marketing Solutions directly. All right. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is the energy for you for love? We're looking specifically at love. Look at your current, what brought you to where you are, what's coming towards you, what is the overall energy. We're gonna clarify, and I'm also gonna draw you an angel oracle card. Okay, so for those of you that are interested, I'm using the Good Tarot. So first card we've got coming out there is the Nine of Air, which is the Nine of Swords. Okay, alrighty. And air is obviously that very air sign sort of energy, also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or just a very sort of free spirit, you know. Let's see. So where you currently are, Nine of Air, Nine of Swords. What's coming towards you? That's actually quite beautiful. King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles, which is coming towards you. Not bad at all. Actually very, very nice. Okay. Let's at the bottom card. What is that? Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands. So you're sort of all over the place now. Alright? Now we just need to draw a water sign. That should be so interesting. Not a water sign, but okay. There's actually a Six of Water at the bottom of the deck, which I'm just going to sort of put there on the side. And then for your overall energy, you've got the Emperor and you've got the Page of Fire, which is the Page of Wands. Okay. So a real sense of stability here coming in for you, sort of inside. You know, some of you might have been kind of out of sync with yourself, you know. Maybe in your life, and that affected your love as well. So with this card, they just sort of decided to pop in here on the side, the Six of Water, Six of Cups. It's almost like hope for connection, but not really, sort of like hoping, but at the same time, you know, that sort of discomfort between it may work out or it's probably not going to work out. Okay, so Nine of Air, where you currently are, Nine of Swords, Five of Fire, Five of Wands, what brought you to where you are, and the King of Earth, King of Pentacles, what's coming towards you. You may have overplayed your hand here a little bit, I'll tell you that much. You may have overplayed your hand here with a situation just a little bit. Things didn't quite play out the way that you envisioned them to play out. Okay. Now you may have made a connection here with somebody, and I don't really know if either of you were quite ready for this. You know, it's not just so much from your side. It's almost like there's a bit of an understanding between the two of you, but the understanding sort of goes or comes from the fact that you might be kind of playing the same game just from different angles. Okay. So it's almost like the details are different, but when you take it down to basics, it's exactly the same thing. You know, it's like reading a document that one is in English and one is in French, but technically speaking, it says the same sort of thing. All right. Now, so it's almost you know, somehow you were not really yourself in this connection. It's almost like, you know, you may have kind of, I don't know, sort of try and present yourself in a certain, you know, in a very particular sort of way, because that's what you thought the other person wanted. And it's almost like you're like, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to do this. You know, if they want me, they want me. If they don't want me. You know, even though you do actually want them to want you. But this is sort of like one of those things where you're like, you know, I'm going to take this chance. There's some sort of chance that you're about to take here, some sort of leap that you're about to take here in life, just speaking out, just going forward, you know, and it's almost like this might be something more in your personal life, but it's almost in the sense that you kind of go like, they might see me when I do this, you know, they may notice me. You know, sonnets will be written in my name and songs will be sung to my honor, type of thing. But more seriously, it's like whatever you're about to embark on, somehow the chances are that they will be aware of what you are doing, of your success, without you needing to actually tell them. You don't really need to manipulate the situation because they will just know. Now, it's almost like you are hoping that this will work things really in your favor. Now we're going to clarify, but what you're going towards the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles, it just might. Whether it's with the same person or not, we're going to have a look at that. But it's almost like you are kind of tired of playing the game that you might have been playing even with yourself, you know? You might have been creating maybe some sort of like scenarios in your head that weren't necessarily true, but they were serving you at that particular point in time. And these scenarios can change from day to day, in fact, without you having any new information. So it's almost like playing make-believe in your mind, but choosing what you make true for yourself based on what it is that you need. All right? Not really the best kind of game to play with yourself. But in where you currently are with the Emperor, there's a sense of stability. There's a sense of really standing up for yourself here, you know, in all aspects of life. And there's a somebody might have been very, very done with you, but you. So let me not confuse you. So on the one hand, you've got a sort of plan, sort of thing going on. You know, maybe if I do this, maybe they will see me. Maybe it will be wonderful. So that's sort of one situation that's happening. On the other end, though, this whole thing that you do might actually be quite unnecessary, because I actually feel it's that you are being noticed and you are being looked at, and somebody's seeing you for who you actually really, really are. And they're quite impressed by that. You know, they might be silently observing, but they're observing nonetheless. Now, we're first going to clarify the Six of Water, the Six of Cups. They decided to show up here on the side because there is a sort of this is that, like, you know, do I hold on, do I let go? There's that type of situation, you know. Do I hold on, do I let go? Do I release the past? Is there any hope for that? So the first card you got in there is the Devil. So somehow you're not doing yourself any favors with this situation. What flipped around here? The Ace of Swords. And okay, that's too many cards. That's a whole hand of cards. I don't really feel I need to draw another one, so I'm not gonna. So you've got the Devil and you've got the Ace of Swords. I think we both sort of know that that situation is done. Okay. Now I'm not telling you what to do. What I'm saying is that you may have used that emotional connection almost as a It's almost like a survival mechanism that we do sometimes as human beings, that you know, you might not feel ready to move forward, so you might convince yourself on many different levels that you're not ready to move forward, that you would have moved forward, you know, if the time was right and the circumstance was right and the situation was right, and you don't really know what's happening over there right now, but you know that it's not time for you to move forward just you know, just yet. There is more kind of keeping yourself in bondage because you weren't quite ready to move forward yet. However, the reason why it's sort of bothering you so much right now, it's almost like a thorn in your flesh, because you kind of know that it's time to let go. You know, this is almost like holding on to, I won't say something that will never work, but the chances are slim and becoming more so as you go along. Okay? And, okay, let's just... There's almost a question here in a sense of like, am I still sort of like really having feelings for this person? Or has it more become a habit for me? You know, something that I feel that I'm supposed to do. Because this is almost like being loyal to something that doesn't exist. Okay? So let's look at the recent past. What brought you to where you are? 5 of Wands. I feel there's a lot of, there may have been a lot of conflict in the situation, you know, what brought you to where you are. But the conflict itself serves the purpose of giving you the clarity that you know, that you didn't have. It's interesting how that could work sometimes. Okay. It's almost like, how dare you say that? So all cards all over the place. I'm only going to take the ones that came out in the upright position, which are, so none of these did, so I'm putting them back in the deck. Don't know what they are. So you have 3 cards. I thought there were 2, but there are 3 cards. 4 of Swords. Starting to step back into your power. You started to realize who you were. Maybe baby steps, but very proficient sort of baby steps. All right. And then 2 of Pentacles. This was more balance returning back into your life. So maybe there were concerns. Maybe things weren't going so well. Money, stability. You were sort of low on your juju. You were low on your courage. You were low on your personal strength. You weren't really in the best of who you were. But 4 of Swords there next to 2 of Pentacles. It's almost like every single time that you guys had a fight or a misunderstanding, anything like that, it sort of brought you more and more clarity, even though you may not have realized at the particular time that that was what was happening. And then underneath the 2 of Pentacles, there was the Wheel of Fortune. So again, you know, little bit by little bit, you begin to realize it's like you moved away from a situation, from a person, from a connection, from a place, and there was a period of readjustment, blah, 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 readjustment, all right? And it's almost like it became more and more clear as you went along what it is that you are actually supposed to do. Didn't really sit that comfortably with you at first, but where you are right now, you are ready to soar. You are ready to sort of dive, you know. You're ready to jump in and give it your absolute best. So, look at you. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and Page of Cups. So, there is definitely someone here on the scene that, you know, you want this connection with them. There's somebody here that's a very profound connection over here. And also this connection is making you see how maybe that other one was sort of not really, you know, kind of holding on to cotton candy with warm hands. You know, it melts away. Okay? And even if you sort of lick off your fingers afterwards, it's not really cotton candy anymore. It's more like a mess. So you sort of realizing where you are right now, that it's time for you to wash your hands. You know, it's time for you to kind of get yourself a new bag of cotton candy. Why I'm speaking about cotton candy, no idea. I don't even like cotton candy, by the way. Not the point, though. But you are definitely ready to jump into something very, very promising with somebody who is available for you here right now. And you are thinking, they may have actually made their intentions clear, or they may have maybe asked you out or proposed you, or you want to go for a coffee or dinner or something like that. And it's you're like, you actually want to do it because you can see where this is going. And I feel that you are very ready to actually go and jump into that connection, and there's almost a sense of like, should I let this other person from the past know about this? I almost feel like it's not necessary, but it might be nice. I think they might be happy for you. I mean, you know best. Okay. Now, King of Earth, King of Pentacles. What's coming towards you? This is good. This is a good energy coming towards you. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles is clarified by King of Pentacles. And what is this card I decided to do a hula hoop here? Ace of Cups in reverse. Boom, boom, boom. So Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. You need to make up your mind here. If you're gonna let this person from the past go, you need to let them go. Okay? There's a sense that you may make a connection here with somebody else, but you may hope that if you now this is what you want to be careful of. This is almost like, if I maybe say to this other person that I found somebody new now and they're happy for me, maybe they will sit and they will realize after a while what they actually lost, and they will come running towards me and they will fight for me. You don't want to do that. Okay? You don't want to do that. That is catastrophe waiting to happen. I don't know why I feel that you'll do it anyways, but you have been foretold. Alright, Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords was underneath that Knight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands, which has been staring at me the whole time, King of Cups underneath. If you're going to choose this connection, you got to really choose it. Alright? Because it's got a lot of promise. It can really help you there are still some things that are not 100% resolved. There might still be some hurts from the past. I don't know, it's almost like this person made you some kind of promise, and maybe even against your own better judgment, you really went for this promise and with this promise. Now, it's kind of hard to let it go because you kind of already accepted in your mind that this is how things are going to go. That's how it's going to be. And it's almost like in your mind, you kind of, whichever direction things kind of take, it's almost like all roads lead to this one sort of outcome. Okay? Which could be, but I don't think that you foresaw in this that it might be with somebody different though. Alright? You just always sort of assume that it will be with this person. It's almost like whoever you might be dealing with, they sort of see you over there doing your thing, and they sort of realize that they have to make peace with the fact that there might be just too many obstacles to face. So if there are too many obstacles to face, that in itself is debatable. But that is sort of what they started to accept, which, they're not really kind of fighting for the situation anymore. Not because they don't want to fight for it, but because they're realizing that it kind of seems futile. Okay? Now, let's finish off with this Page of Fire in your overall energy. I don't know what card was that I think was going to come out there. And if it resonates with you, more than welcome to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those lovely things that I love for you to do. Right, so, the Moon in reverse. The Nine of Wands and the Judgment card. Actually, the Nine of Wands and the Judgment came out first, and then the Moon in reverse. I'm going to draw you one more card. But I can see that this is hurtful, you know, but this is like holding on to a breath of wind. It's not a solid thing, okay? You may be missing out on something really good here because you're holding out for something new, and you yourself know that it's time to let this go. You yourself sort of, it's almost like you realize that this person is not gonna, you know, come through with the sunlight at the back and say, you know, I'm here to claim you. I don't see it happening. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, clarifying the Page of Wands. It's time to choose a new emotional connection. The one that really works for you. Okay? The relationship shouldn't be so hard. Connection shouldn't be so hard. It shouldn't be this confusing. You know? If it is, then maybe it's not really for you. Let's see. Drawing you from, what deck is this? Angel Press. Let's see what we have for you. What's going on? Okay. Now, what's happening? Okay. For some of this cards just want to come out, so I'm just going to take it. It says, Unconditional Love to Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. Now, there's more cards that came out here. Which are they? Two of them. Trustworthy Friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people that I can trust and love. So you've got a good support structure. You know, speak if you must. And focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me focus on my priorities. Okay. It's time to get clarity really on the priorities of your heart, because you seem to be a little bit confused about that. Okay. Hope it helps.